In October, we celebrated World Mental Health Day, and antidepressants are a top prescribed drug in many of the Western cultures now. Is our instability, our insecurity, our fear, our anxiety simply a symptom of living in a world that's out of balance, living in a world where we have people who are financially gluttonous, living in a world where people are willing to get ahead at the expense of others, of entire societies? Is it healthful to live in a world that's constantly teaching us to attain and achieve and attain and achieve, yet no one's taught us how to achieve emotional balance? No one's taught us how to achieve mental balance. What are we left to do beside perhaps reach for the drugs? Because no one's taught us how to be in balance. So in this video today, I want to call out the true crazy. Let's call out the things that are absolutely out of balance. We're not going to hold anything back. You're not the crazy one. If you're feeling anxious, of course you're going to feel anxious in a world that's out of balance. Let's call out the things that are out of balance in our society, and let's name just a few of them. All right, I'm going to read this off of my blog post, and we'll get started right now. Those running roughshod over others for personal gain, they're mentally imbalanced. Those who repeatedly cheat on and abuse partners and friends are psychologically dangerous to be near, and collectively, those people further generate a societal mistrust and fear in potential partners. Social media is filled with conflict-inducing messages of crazy, vitriolic attacks on gays, blacks, Mexican women, you name it. That's crazy. Hatred. I say that's a mental disorder. When you're so involved with hatred, you're just focusing on it. That's the mental imbalance. Conspicuous consumption, it's out of whack. Terrorists are crazy. That's a given. Dogma run awry. Religion run amok. That's crazy. Financially, gluttony is a mental health issue. If you're so obsessed with getting ahead, it's all you can think of, like an addiction. I'm going to get that next dollar. I'm going to get that next million. That's an obsession. It's not good. Animal abusers are mentally imbalanced. Emotional abuse is crazy. Sexual abuse is crazy. Abuse is just crazy. So what do we do to reclaim our mental sanity? What do we do to reclaim our mental health? Sanity is when our inner experience and our outer experience start to merge. We see the experience with a continuity. That means we're left to come inside. We're left to journey to the more authentic part of ourselves. If we're constantly comparing ourselves to outer standard, it's going to lead to a type of freneticism in the mind. The mind will never come to balance. When we come to a state of deep inner knowing, when we take the time to really get to know who we are at a deeper level, we come to a state of balance. We're drawn to a state of balance. And our inner experience starts to project into our outer reality, and we'll start to know how to act and how to be in an imbalanced outer world. We'll start to know how to step forward in our life. But we have to come to that touchstone inside first, this vast expanse of our authentic self. And we do it through the great processes of meditation, of skillful movement, the aha moments of life, taking that walk in nature where you're just left mystified at the beauty of all that's around you. Taking the moment to recognize when we're in nature that though things may appear chaotic in nature, there's an underlying wisdom in all of nature where the seedling always grows to sapling, always grows to tree, to branches, to fruit, and dissolves back down again. There is an inherent sanity and alignment and beauty in our natural world that is very reassuring to us. And we are nature. We are made of nature. We are made of the elements. We can align with natural law and become more balanced. And when we align with this universal law, when we align with the unfolding of nature, the unfolding of life itself, when we recognize that this body is simply impermanent, and when we dive deep into our authenticity and into this highest alignment, there's a reassurance and a sanity that pours forth. So rather than the constant comparison, the seeking outside, we come inside and we explore those depths. And we start to want to align with that touch tone, and lo and behold, the mind quiets and we become sane. And we say, yes, our outer world may be out of balance in some ways, but I'm sane inside, and I'm going to take the actions to offer my sanity and offer my actions, my thoughts, my words, my actions to my outer world, to my friends, to those around me, to the organizations that are making a difference. Hope this helps. You are sane. I want you to know you are sane. The outer world goes a little bit wacky, but you have all the beauty and all the sanity and all the alignment you ever need living right inside of you. Let's explore those depths together.